Okay, the light is off. Lampu bapak mati. Sorry, something wrong. No, bodoh punya. So I use quota, not Wi-Fi because the light is off in Pontianak. Di lampu mati, maka kata putusnya karena lampu mati pakai kuota, ya. Because the light is off here, so it's quota. Okay, we continue again, ya. We continue again. Now is Dina Oktaviani ya? Dina Oktaviani. Dina Oktaviani ya? Ya, Dina Oktaviani.
Yes.
You in, Dina?
Good afternoon, everyone.
Afternoon.
Allow me to make and introduce who I am. My name is Dina Oktaviani. I'm the first of 3 children. I was born in Pelai, October 2000. Currently, I live in Pelai Village, Ngabang, West Kalimantan.
Yeah.
Speaking of hobby, reading fiction. Reading fiction is one of my hobbies. I start reading fiction of class 11 senior high school. Thank you.
Gloria? Gloria Angelina?
Yes, Mister.
Ya, Gloria. Gloria, please.
Yes.
Speak up, please. Introduce yourself.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you. Speak, please. I can hear you. Bisa dengar, bisa dengar.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This education allow me to make an introduction. My name is Gloria Angelina Liberty. I am the first of 4 children. I was born in Bernayau, South Sudan. Currently, I live in Jalan Gajah Mada, number 7, Kalimantan Barat. Speaking of a hobby, my hobby is listening to music and reading. My goal of becoming a novelist, hopefully my dream can come true. Thank you.
Yohana Salu Batua. Yohana Salu Batua. Hello, Yohana Salu Batua. Are you present? Marcelo Gino? Marcelo Gino? No. Ona Permatasari?
Yes, I'm sir.
Please, Ona.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
I would like to education myself. My name is Ona. You can call me Ona. My full name is Ona Permatasari. I live in Pontianak. I'm 18 years old. Speaking of hobby, my hobby is football and volleyball. I come from Melawi, Kalimantan Barat. Thank you.
Okay, good. Orinelska.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please, sorry.
Hi, friends. Good afternoon. On this session, allow me to make an introduction about where I'm. My name is Korinelska. I'm the first of 3 children. I was born in Manyam, May 25, 2001. I currently live in the village Manyam, the village of Nangajeta, Sintang district. Talking about hobby, reading is my hobby. When I have spare time, I always read. Thank you.
Okay. Elsa Rivera.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please, Elsa.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
On this session, allow me to make an introduction to who I am. My name is Asari Pera. I am the two children. I was born in Dandi, February 10, 2003. Currently, I live in Dandi, Skada West, Kalimantan. Speaking of a hobby, playing volleyball is one of my hobbies. I also dreamed of becoming a volleyball athlete, and I believe if I persevere in practicing, my dream will be achieved. Thank you.
Okay. Good. Halo Mas Triwanto. Halo Mas Triwanto. Mario Nasun. Mario Nasun.
Yes, sir.
Mario, please.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. How are you? Yeah, speak, not Mario, please speak. Speak, please.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. On this map, allow me to make an introduction about who I am of two children. I was born in Ketapang, 5 May 2002. Currently, I live in at Sungai Jawi, Pontianak.
Okay.
Speaking of a hobby, my hobby is playing futsal and game online. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Kesal? Christy? Christy? Halo, Christy? Halo, Christy? No? Pontianus Iwan? No? Rehan Nurjati? Rehan Nurjati?
Yes.
Rehan?
Okay. Hello, good afternoon. My name is Rehan Zaki. I was born and raised in Pontianak on 28th of December 2002. I am still 19 years old. Basically, to hobby, I really like taking a picture, like a run, watch, sky, and even the atmosphere where and whenever I do it. And for your information, I prefer to be in a quiet place and like to drink coffee. And mochaccino latte is still my favorite taste. Thank you.
Okay, good. Eka Wayuni? Eka Wayuni Punyati Putri. Halo Eka. Agapitus Kasim? Agapitus Kasim? No? Okay. Melissa?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
And this occasion allow me to make an introduction to who I am. My name is Melissa. I am the first of 3 children. I was born in Ngabang, May 8, 2002. Currently, I live in Jalan Atot Ahmad, number 136, Jeruju, West Pontianak.
Good. Inolia, Ponilia, Biologis Kasta. Ponilia. Well, Rudi Prayoga?
Yes, I'm sir. Can you hear my?
Yes, Rudi, speak up.
Yes, I'm sorry, but I can understand because my connection is bad.
Please speak up.
Let me introduce myself. Good afternoon, everyone. On this session, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rudi Prayoga. You can call me Yoga, and I'm the second of 3 children. I was born in Sintang, September 28, 2001. I currently live in Sintang. Talking about hobbies, something related to sport is something I really like, especially soccer and basketball. And I can also play volleyball, and I like play game too. I hope there are friends who share a hobby with me, so they can practice together. So much for my brief introduction. For your attention, I thank you.
Okay, good. Good English. Okay. Jarisman. Halo Jarisman.
Sir.
Okay, please Jarisman.
Okay, good afternoon, guys. My name is Jarisman. I'm come from Sintang, Ketungahulu. Born on 10 of September 1999. And now I'm live in Pontianak, and I'm like to playing music, and I'm like to play games. That's all about my introduction. Thank you.
Okay, good, Jarisman. Pelagia Alianti. Pelagia? No? Okay, so I want to share screen. So start now. I want to share first. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Can you see? Okay, can you see?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Okay, so English for business, yeah. So in this semester I teach you English for business. So you study English for business, yeah, not for the purpose, but for business, yeah. Okay, English for business. And then so the book is used is this. So I have told on WhatsApp group. This is a book, yeah, buku English for business, yeah. So you can go to Scopy, yeah, and you can buy from the publisher. I don't sell this book, but I read this book, and I've sent to the publisher, and the publisher sell to Sophie. So that's the price, yeah. So the price is different from other store and from other stores. So you get only Sophie, yeah. You can buy it, yeah, because this is our book used for teaching, yeah. The material is there. So you can use you can together buy. Okay, if you in house there are three students, you can buy one, not only this book, ya. You can, ya. Ini bisa fungsi. You can buy the book together in one house, right? If you live far from in the different region, you must buy one ya. Okay. And then this is my book, yeah. You can see my return, and then I've also written a marketing. It's my book, yeah, a marketing, yeah, a marketing. So you can. So this is my book also, a marketing. So in economic faculty, you will also study a marketing, yeah. You can look at the price, and there are nine people buying this book, yeah. And then also English for accounting, yeah. I also write English for accounting, yeah. Okay, chapter 1. So in this semester, we are going to talk about business. So chapter 1 talks about what is business. Okay, who will read this, please? Who will read? Who will read this statement, please? Okay, who want to read this? Who want to read this? What about Sabelita? Please read Sabelita. Hello, Sabelita.
Sorry, sir.
Okay, please read this. Read.
Business. Customer, what is business?
Please read.
Business is the activity of making one living or making money by producing or buying and selling produce, such as goods and service.
Okay.
Business is defined as an organization, entity engaged in commercial, industrial, or professional activities.
Okay, next please, Isnawati.
Business can be for-profit entities or no-profit organization. There are various forms of business such as a limited liability company (LLC), a sole proprietorship, a corporation, and a partnership. Business can rank from small operation operating in one industry to large operation operating in many industries around the world.
Okay, so first is business activity of making one's living or making money by producing or buying and selling products. So business here refers to company, perusahaan. So what is company or business activity of making one living. Making one living mean mencari nafkah or making money, making money, memperoleh uang, right? So if you want to make money, you can produce good and service, and you can buy product and sell your product to other people, so you can make money. So when you can make money. Okay, business, the activity is this. So you can look at company. What does the company do? The company produce good and service, and the output is good and service, and the good is sold to the customer, correct? The good is sold to customer, and the company gets money. So people can make their living or make money by producing good. So you can also make money. You can also make money by producing good and service to other people. You understand? Yeah, you can also make money or make your living by producing good or service to other people. Okay, and then a business is defined an organization. Jadi satu di situ didefinisikan sebagai organisasi atau entitas perusahaan. Enterprise entity itu entitas perusahaan. Engaged in commercial yang terlibat dalam kegiatan perdagangan, industri dan profesi. This is business, And business can be profit or non-profit organization. Jadi bisnis dapat bersifat mencari laba dan tidak laba. Business can be for profit entities or non-profit organization. There are various types of business such as limited liability, company, PT, sole proprietorship, firma, Sole proprietorship aja firma, Sole proprietorship itu firma, corporation, korporasi, and partnership. Kalau itu firma, partnership firma, Yang sole proprietorship perusahaan pribadi. Business can range from small operation operating in one industry to large operation. Jadi dapat dari kecil atau yang besar, UMKM sampai yang besar. So what is business? So when someone asks you what is business, so you can explain that business the activity of making one's living or making money by producing or buying and selling product. Okay. Okay, this one business. Look at the word business. Okay, business. Okay, right here, business. So business need lands, need labor, need capital, need enterprise. This input. This input to produce output. So business need input to produce output. Nah, who can read this? Siapa yang bisa baca ini? Silakan baca. In English. Who can read this in English, please? Please. Who can read this in English? Siapa yang bisa membaca dalam bahasa Inggris, please? I will give you grade A if you can read this in English. So when you speak English all the time, I will give you grade A at English. I guarantee your grade is A in English if you can read this, if you speak English. No matter your English wrong, but you must try to speak English. Okay, please. We'll try. We'll try to explain this in English. This input, business and output, and this land, labor, capital, and enterprise. Business operation, human resources, marketing, finance, and output, good and service. Who can explain in English? Prayoga, can you explain Prayoga? Hello Prayoga. Ubi Prayoga?
I know.
Can you explain?
No, sir.
Nah, try please Yoga. You can speak English very well. Please try. No matter yourself. Try please. Yoga, please. Try Yoga.
Wait, sir.
Yeah. Try please. Try.
I can, sir.
Kan? Okay. And then Elsa Rivera. Elsa Rivera, can you? Elsa Rivera, please.
Yes, sir.
Please try to explain in English. Yeah. Please try. No matter wrong, no mind. Who can explain this in English, please? No, no, Vera? No? Orineska? 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 Hello, Nori. Dina Octaviani? No? Jessia Placida? Jessia Placida? Jessia Placida?
Yes, I don't know, sir.
Okay, please try to explain this, please. The three boxes: input, business, and output. So, what? Please, can you explain these three boxes here? Input, business, and output, and so. So, yes, yeah. Can you explain? Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Siapa yang tahu? Yang bisa dapat nilai A. Please try. Never mind your English wrong, never mind, but try first. Try as far as you can. Sejauh dapat mungkin, coba. Yang bisa dapat nilai A. Melissa? What about Melissa? Gloria? Gloria? Hello, Gloria. Can you explain, Gloria?
Sir.
Ya, please.
Harus bahasa Inggris, sir?
Bahasa Inggris lah. Speak English. Try to speak English. Because we start in English, not we start in Indonesia. We are studying English, not Indonesian. Please try. Never mind is wrong. Never mind. Try please to speak English. Sampai aktif dapat A. If you can speak English, I will give you A at English. Even though your explanation is wrong, don't mind. But if you can speak, I will give you A. Yang penting sedikit sehari-hari ujiannya. Yang penting kalau pakai bahasa Inggris terus, dapat temuan, dapat nilai apa nih bagus. You will get good grade if you always speak English here. Okay? Don't be afraid. Try please. We try to explain this. We try to explain this: input, business, and output. It's very simple pictures. Yeah. So business. What is business? Yeah. What does business do? So right? Business produce goods and service. Yeah. Business produce goods and service. Why? Why does business produce goods and service? So business produce goods and service to make money, right? Yeah, to get profits, right? And business can do its job if there are factors of production. Business need inputs, right? Yeah, to produce good and service, yeah. To produce good and service, business need inputs. What are the input of business? Land, yeah, land, labor, capital, yeah, capital. So land, labor, capital is called factors of production, correct? Factors of production means faktor produksi, correct? Input, yeah. So business need input to produce outputs. And then what are the inputs of business? Land, labor, capital, enterprise. And these are called land, labor, capital, enterprise is called factors of production. And factors of production are the input of business. Without land, without labor, without capital, business cannot produce good and service. You understand? You understand? Listen to me carefully, yeah? Okay, listen to me carefully. After that, you must remember what I said. Okay, business produce good and service. Why does business produce good and service? Business produce goods and service in order to get profit. So, right? And to produce goods and service, business need input. Yeah, business need input. What are the input of business? The input of business are factors of production. What do factors of production include? Factors of production include land, labor, capital, and enterprise. Without land, business cannot produce goods and service. Without labor, business cannot produce goods and service. Correct? Panchabakti cannot produce service if there is no labor. Panchabakti needs labor to produce good, to produce service. Correct? Panchabakti needs capital to produce service. Panchabakti needs enterprise to produce service. Correct? Without price, without capital, without labor, without land, Unitas Panchabakti cannot produce good and or service. Understand? Yeah, the company needs this. The company needs land. The company needs labor. The company needs capital. Land is something that can be used to build something on it. And labor is the people who work in the company. The people who work in the company is called labor. They work in the company for money, for making money, right? For making money, for making their livings. And capital is like money, skill, knowledge is capital. Yeah, so these factors of production are important for business. Without this, business cannot produce good or service. And what does business produce? Business produce output. What are the output of business? Good and service. Yeah, the output of business are goods and service, or good or service. Correct? Yeah. Good and service. Good is tangible and service is intangible. And then in the company, the company activities or the business activities include operation, correct? Human resources, marketing, finance. So operation department is responsible for this. For doing the activity in the company is operation management, operating department, correct? And then business needs people to work, to do something in the company. It's human resources. And business must also sell the product to the customer. It's marketing, correct? Yeah. Business needs money, need capital is finance. So the business must be able to manage finance. Business must be able to do marketing, correct? To do human resource and to do operation. Okay, this is called, yeah, this is the business. Okay, who can please? I have given you the example how to explain. Who want to try again, please? Siapa mau coba? Silakan. Who want to try? Please, don't be afraid. Who want to try? Who want to try, please? Siapa mau coba? Yeah, who want to try? Don't be afraid. Do you want to get A? Do you want to get A at English? Mau dapat nilai A? Nah, berani coba, berani salah. You must have the courage to make mistake. Berani berbuat salah dalam bahasa itu dapat A. Kalau takut berbuat salah dapat lulus. Yang dapat A ini adalah mahasiswa yang berani berbuat salah dalam belajar bahasa Inggris. If you have the courage to make mistake in speaking English, you will get good grades at English. Ya, siapa mau coba silakan. I have given you the example. Bapak dah ambil contoh menjelaskannya berkali-kali. Okay, please, we'll try. Siapa mau coba? Ayo, please. Siapa mau coba? Anil Elvija, will you try? Anil. Benedicta, will you try Benedicta? Benedicta, will you try? Hello, Benedicta, are you in? Ada?
Yes, sir.
Please,
Yes.
please try, please. Explain, please. Coba, coba salah tidak apa-apa. Try, please. Salah tidak apa-apa. Kan belajar. We learn here. So all of us here are learning. So don't be afraid, don't be shy to try. Please, Benedicta. Belum?
No, sir.
Ya? Bisa? Can you? Belum bisa?
No.
Belum. Laura Febrianti. Laura? Laura Febrianti? Laura Febrianti? Laura ada? Tidak ada ya? Julita? Halo Julita. Julita? Yohana? Yohana? Udah datang semua nih, Yohana udah datang ya? Kau nak bicara?
Yes, sir.
Please.
Aduh.
Yohana, Julita, please, Yohana. No? Mau dapat nilai ada nih bahasa Inggris nih. Do you want to get A at English? Jana? Nesi Andela? Wah, sudah dapat A nih gini nih. So you must buy the book ya. So if you want to get good grade, you must buy the book from Sophie ya. So without the book, it's impossible for you to study English good well ya. Kalau ada bukunya gimana belajar bahasa ini? Oke, kalau begitu kan model kan ada buku nih. Ya, semua ada buku semua ada sana ya. Oke. Maria, Marianti. Maria.
Not sir.
Bisa, you cannot.
Yes.
Bisa.
No.
No. Mungkin siapa yang bisa? Elsa Mayora?
I don't know.
I don't know. Nesi Andela? Nesi Andela?
Yes, sir.
Please. Elsa, Nesi Andela, please. Nesi Andela.
I do not care.
Ya? Kasih juga. Nah, gimana nih? Tidak bisa nih. Tesi wanita, Tesi wanita. Tesi wanita.
Yes, sir.
Ya, bisa enggak?
Not.
No. Wah. Indra?
No, sir.
No, sir. Why? Why, Indra? Laurentius Alberto?
Sorry, sir. I don't know.
Why? Try, please try. Try. It's simple. What? Try. Why don't you know?
Difficult.
Difficult?
Yes.
Because of this or because of the knowledge? Karena bahasanya tuh pengetahuan yang difficult. Oke. Clara Celia? Clara Celia? Okay, yeah, so you know how to speak.
No, sir.
No, sir. Risha, no. Chapter 2. Yeah, chapter 2, please. So, chapter 2. Natalia. Read, Natalia.
Sorry, sir.
Natalia. Read, Natalia. Read. Wait, Natalia is in. Ada Natalia? Nggak ada ya? Oke. Okay.
Isn't here.
Ya, please read. Baca. Read, please.
Sorry, sir. I don't know.
You don't know how to read? Baca pun nggak bisa? Ya, mana? Resi Apila Penny. Resi Apila Penny. Resi.
Kalau baca bisa, sir.
Enggak tidak bisa baca. Bacalah coba, please read.
Okay. Chapter 2. Business objectives are something which a business organization wants to achieve or accomplish. companies over a special period of time. This may be to earn profit for its growth and development, to profit quality goods to its customers, to protect the environment.
Yes, okay. Ya.
Here.
Chapter 3. Benedicta. Benedicta, read chapter 3, Benedicta.
Yes, sir.
Okay, read.
Definition of marketing. Marketing is the activity set of institution and process for creating, communicating, delivering, and exchanging offerings that have value for customer, clients, partners, and
Society.
at larger.
Listen to me ya, listen to me. Dengar Bapak. Definition of marketing. Marketing is the activity set of institution and processes for creating, communicating, delivering, and exchanging offerings that have value for customers, clients, partners, and society at large. Okay, repeat once again. Ulangi lagi, silakan. Ulangi lagi. Silakan Benedicta, ulangi lagi Benedicta.
Marketing is the activity set of institution and process for creating, communicating, delivering, and exchanging offerings that have value for customer, clients, partners, and
society
and large.
And then Resi, Aprila Vini. The first, what is production and the first? What is the definition of production? Resi, please. Resi, Aprila Vini.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please. Great.
What is the definition of production? Production might also refer to the good being produced. For instance, some business is set for product being product and the at the same time product run.
Both of this definition.
Both of this definition are interchangeable. Basically, it just means a manufacturing process or the end result of the manufacturing process.
Okay, good. Octavia, the next. Octavia Larayesi. Octavia Larayesi, please. Octavia Larayesi, datang. Oke, Ika Martina. Ika Martina, datang juga. Sabelita.
Yes, sir.
Please, Sabelita.
Economic call business that produce. Good producer, there's companies carry produce to sell to their customer. For example, a clothing company produce clothing for consumer today. However, companies are learning toward the trend of outsourcing their production capacities so that they do not need to perform it themselves.
Okay, now please. Elsa Mayora.
What is human resource?
Yeah.
Human resource used to distribute the people what work for a company or organization and the department responsible for making all matters related to employers. Work cultivates represent one of the most valuable resources in any business or organization. The term human resource was first coined in the
1960.
Skip ya. When the fall of labor relations began to garner alternation and when nature such as motivation, organization, behavior, and selection achievements began to take habits in all types of work settings.
Okay. Please. Yelima. No. Laura Febrianti. Laura Febrianti. Priscilla. No. Laura Febrianti. Wanita Kristi. Yohana. Julita. No kami ya. Julita Litan. No, tidak datang ya. Yohana Julisa.
Yes.
Please.
Yes, sir.
Please, but wait, please. Please. Kok belum baca? Yohana Julisa. Haji Nadi Sonia. Haji Nadi datang tidak? Datang ya. Nanti kalau tidak jangan absen ya, dibuka Zoom ya, tidak datang. Desi Andela. Desi Andela.
Yes, sir.
Great.
Human is defined as the management of money and influence activities such as investing, borrowing, lending, saving, and forecasting. There are the mindset of financing.
Senang. Itu bacanya belum selesai.
One, personal. Two, corporate. And three, public government.
Erling. Ada Erling Jusio? Erling Jusio? Erling Jusio? Indra? Baca Indra. Hello Indra.
Yes, sir.
Read. Baca, read.
Accounting is the process of the recording, controlling, analyzing, and reporting a complex financial transaction, proper accounting allows the company management to better understand the financials of its business. This is so they can strategically plan its future expenditure in order to maximize profit.
Okay. Laurentius Alberto.
Okay, sir. Type of business. There are different types of business to choose from when forming a company, each with its own legal structure and rules. Typical, there are four main types of business: sole proprietorship, partnership, limited liability companies, LLC, and corporation. Before creating a business, entrepreneur should careful consider which type of business structure is best suited to their enterprise. Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, please, Jessia Placida.
Yes, sir. Transportation management. Transportation management is the effective planning and management of luggage operation to maximize the use of reserve while keeping costs low. He says this includes daily life planning and records optimization as well as strategic modeling. Thank you.
Okay. Please, Mianita Kartika. Mianita Kartika. Ada. Maria Yanti Erlina.
Yes, sir.
Read, please. Banking management.
Chapter 10, Banking Management. To put it simply, banking is an activity performed by a serve as an intermediary between you and other business during transaction. Banking management takes care of banking activities including risk management, planning and policy formulation, profit monitoring, and other relevant rules. Thank you.
Maracela. Maracelia.
Yes, sir.
Please.
Banking management.
No.
To put it simple, online banking. Online banking.
Hello. Udah something belum ya? Oke, please. Dina Oktaviani. Dina.
Online banking.
Ya.
Online banking allows user to conduct financial transactions via the internet. Online banking is also known as internet banking or web banking. Online banking offers customers almost every service traditionally available through a local branch, including deposit, transfer, and online bill payment.
Okay. Please, Gloria.
Advertising. Advertising is a marketing communication that employs an openly sponsored non-personal message to promote or sell a product, service, or idea. Sponsors of advertising are typically business using to promote their product or service.
Okay. Nah, ya karena ada apa namanya learning contract ya. Terus ini evaluasi penilaian. Jadi untuk kuliah bahasa Inggris bisnis ini kehadiran 10% ya, kehadiran 10%, kemudian tugas terstruktur 20%, ujian mid 30%, ujian akhir 40% ya. Nanti kalau ujian itu dalam bentuk video record ya YouTube, pakai YouTube ujiannya ya, karena rekaman nanti pakai YouTube. Jadi harus pandai merekam gitu ya. Nah, jadi bisa soal, bisa membaca dan sebagainya kan, bercerita. Dan 10%. Hadir ini artinya aktif juga, ada juga di Google Classroom ya. Nanti setelah ini Anda bisa absen di Google Classroom ya. Buatkan misalnya absen habis selesai kuliah. Itu tugas terstruktur ya. Tugas terstruktur ada. Nah, ini ada namanya kontrak pembelajaran. Jadi kalau namanya mahasiswa itu pasti punya kontrak belajar kan. Juga dosen ada kontrak ngajar. Nah, jadi apa? Kenapa Anda kuliah English Business? I am taking part in this learning contract because I want to improve my grade and pass this course. Saya mengambil kuliah ini karena apa? Saya ingin memperbaiki nilai saya dan untuk lulus mata kuliah, itu kontraknya kan. Tujuannya apa? Tujuannya adalah kuliah ini adalah untuk mendapat nilai yang baik dan lulus kuliah ini, gitu kan? Nah, apa tindakan student? Pertama, hadir untuk dapat nilai bagus tadi itu, untuk lulus mata kuliah ini harus hadir, aktif di kelas, ya kan, mengerjakan tugas-tugas dosen dan minta bantuan pada dosen atau siapa, gitu kan. Ini tindakan mahasiswa dalam rangka untuk supaya lulus dalam mata kuliah bahasa Inggris bisnis, gitu kan. Jadi kontrak belajar namanya. Ini dan yang berdiri ya. Kemudian teacher action. Ya, itu memberi penjelasan, mengajar ya kan, memberi jawaban kalau ada masalahnya, itu teacher action. Ini tanda tangan, baik dosen maupun tanda tangan. Ini adalah kontrak ya. Nah ini pertama kita gini ya, Anda gini, attendant. I will attend at least 75% of class section. Artinya apa? Saya akan hadir paling sedikit 5%, paling sedikit ya, dan lebih kurang. I will contribute at least one comment to every in-class discussion. Saya akan aktif minimal satu adalah membaca, menjawab ya dalam kelas diskusi. I will spend a minimum of 1 hour per day reviewing on note and working on assignment. Saya akan menghabiskan waktu sejam setiap hari untuk melihat catatan dan mengerjakan tugas. I will attend lecture office hours at least 1 per week. Setiap minggu sekali itu konsultasi dengan dosennya. Sebenarnya dengan dosennya. I will communicate at least weekly with peers in my group. Saya akan berkomunikasi ke teman-teman kampus, teman kelompok belajar kan. Nah, ini namanya kontrak belajar ya, belajar. Nah, ini apa tujuannya apa? Belajar, kan? Tujuan saya bahasa ini adalah pertama apa, kedua apa, ketiga apa, ya kan? Kalau saya tidak tercapai, apa akibatnya? Tidak lulus, kan? Mengulang kembali kan gitu kan? Kena marah orang tua, itu akibat kalau tidak lulus kan, dan mencapai tujuan. Kalau lulus dapat apa konsekuensinya? Dapat orang tua senang, dikasih hadiah, mamanya kan. Ini namanya kontrak belajar. Oke ya. Nah, nanti untuk minggu depan ini tugas Anda apa tugas Anda? Tugas Anda video record. Pertama perkenalan diri dan kontrak belajar, ya. Tugas mahasiswa menceritakan perkenalan diri dan kontrak belajar. Video record ada menggunakan rekaman ya, pakai Zoom, pakai YouTube ya. contoh gini, contohnya, good afternoon, my lecturer, Mr. Adi Musalin and my friend. On this occasion, allow me to make an introduction. Baca ya. Please allow me to make an introduction to who I am. To who I am. My name is, I am the first, anak pertama. Anak kedua, I am the second. Anak ketiga, I am the third. Ya kan? Fourth of bapak anak kan? I was born in Pontianak, July 14, 1990. Currently, I live on Jalan Gajah Mada, number 33. On this occasion, I would like to tell all of you here my learning contract of English for Business 2. In this semester, I take English for Business 2, and this course is taught by Mr. Adi Musalin. Okay? I'm taking part in this learning contract of English for Business 2 because I want to improve my grade and pass this course. I have goals of taking English for Business 2 course, namely, I want to have good command of English business. I want to be able to communicate in English. I want to improve my grade of English. I want to pass this English for Business 2 course. Yeah. If I don't meet my goals, I cannot finish my study. I don't get reward from my parents, and my advisor will be angry with me. If I meet my goals, I will get reward from my parents, and my advisor will be happy. And I will finish my study soon. To meet my goals of taking English for Business 2 course, I will attend at least 75. Ini kan contoh ya, contohnya. Anda nanti mau ada berapa persen? 80% boleh, 90% boleh ya. I will attend at least 75% of online class session. I will contribute at least one comment to every discussion, and I will be active in doing assessment given by the lecturer. I will read the course material given by the lecturer at home at least 1 hour per day. I will spend a minimum of 1 hour per day reviewing notes and working on assignment. I will attend the lectures office hours at least 1 per week, or I will consult with the lecturer electronically and 1 per week. I will communicate with my peers in my work group face-to-face or electronically about our course project. Well, my dear friend, that is my learning contract, English for Business 2 contract. I hope that I can meet my contract well. I will always pray to my God. Thank you. Ini ada. Ya, Anda buat ini ya, buat ini. Apakah Anda catat di buku dulu ya, catat di buku dulu. Ya, catat di buku. Ini tentang kontrak belajar Anda, ya. Tugas Anda adalah tugas video record. Anda merekam pakai video. Nanti diupload pakai YouTube ya. Rekam pakai video dulu, setelah itu diupload ke YouTube. Ya. Judulnya apa? Perkenalan diri dengan kontrak belajar. Nah, ini ya, ini tugas mahasiswa nih ya, minggu depan. Ini pembukaannya. Good afternoon, my lecturer. Ini pembukaannya. Ya, Pak, tadi udah ada kan? Nah, nanti lanjutkan dengan ini. Dengan juga kontrak belajar juga. Nanti ini sekarang ya, ini kan contoh bapak nih, ini contoh bapak kan, dan ada sekarang. Nanti bapak posting lah contohnya di YouTube ya, kalau bisa contoh ya. Nah, ini contohnya nih, contohnya. Jadi setiap mahasiswa itu harus punya kontrak belajar. Kalau bapak kontrak ngajar, kalau mahasiswa kontrak belajar, ya kan? Kenapa mahasiswa itu mengambil mata kuliah bahasa Inggris bisnis? Apa tujuannya? Jangan seperti tujuan ya. Tujuan saya mengambil mata kuliah bahasa Indonesia pertama untuk memperbaiki nilai, untuk bisa berbahasa Inggris kan, itu untuk lulus mata kuliah bahasa Inggris bisnis itu tujuannya kan, katanya. Kemudian untuk mencapai tujuan gimana? Untuk mencapai tujuan yang saya tujukan itu pertama saya harus hadir beberapa kali gitu kan dan sebagainya. Contohnya. Any question? Ada pertanyaan? Jadi itu ya, itu namanya kontrak belajar. Jadi setiap mahasiswa itu harus membuat kontrak belajar. Untuk setiap mata kuliah ya, setiap mata kuliah buatlah kontrak belajar tuh, buat kontrak belajar. Kalau dosen kontrak ngajar namanya dosen. Kalau mahasiswa itu kontrak belajar. Apa tujuan belajar tadi? Saya mengikuti kuliah bahasa Inggris 2 itu dengan tujuan satu untuk bisa berbahasa Inggris bisnis. Yang kedua untuk memperbaiki nilai atau yang ketiga untuk lulus mata kuliah bahasa Inggris bisnis. Itu pertama tujuannya, kan gitu. Yang kedua, bagaimana untuk mencapai tujuan itu? Untuk mencapai tujuan saya tadi atas, saya harus apa? Harus hadir kuliah minimal 80%, atau saya harus hadir 100%, boleh kan? Minimal 74%, gitu kan? saya harus aktif dalam diskusi. Saya harus mencatat, saya harus memiliki catatan saya di rumah. Saya harus selalu mengerjakan tugas-tugas. Itu namanya kontrak belajar namanya. Saya harus sediakan waktu 1 jam untuk belajar di rumah. Itu kontrak belajar. Nanti itu didiskusikan. Nah, ini tugas Anda nanti coba buat catatan dulu pakai bahasa Indonesia. Nanti ada konsultasi dengan Bapak sebagai dosen. Anda juga harus punya kontrak belajar bahasa Inggris. Beda-beda ya. Kan beda tujuan kan? Nggak sama aja nyontak, jangan nyontak ya dikirim. Anggap masing-masing. Masing-masing mahasiswa wajib buat kontrak belajar untuk mahasiswa dan Bapak. Ya, nanti Bapak tantangan ini kan. Bapak tantangan nanti itu tantangan kontrak belajar. Ya. Jadi Anda nanti setiap hari itu berapa jam belajarnya harus buat kontrak dulu belajarnya. Dia dapat nilai bagus kan? Semuanya untuk setiap mata kuliah ada dosen masing-masing kan? Anda ngambil mata kuliah apa? Perbankan. Ya, buat kontrak belajar perbankan. Kenapa Anda mengambil mata kuliah perbankan? Tujuan apa? Gitu kan? Anda mengambil mata kuliah bahasa Inggris. Untuk apa tujuan mata kuliah bahasa Inggris? Buat kontrak belajarnya. Itu udah Pak contohkan kan? Nanti bawa posting PowerPoint-nya ya. Kita Anda semuanya. Anda baca contohnya tuh ya. Setiap mahasiswa wajib membuat kontrak belajar. Dosen wajib membuat kontrak mengajar kan? Dosen itu ya, mahasiswa juga kontrak belajar. Itu mahasiswa. Jadi tertib mahasiswa kan. Setiap hari saya harus apa? Untuk bahasa Inggris, saya akan menyediakan waktu minimal 1 jam untuk mereview pelajaran yang diajar ke dosen kan, dan mengerjakan tugas-tugas dosen. Saya menyediakan waktu 1 jam 1 minggu sekali untuk berkonsul dengan dosen, gitu kan? Kan gitu. Konsultasi dosen, ya, dosen gitu. Nah itu caranya belajar baik kan? Saya selalu berkomunikasi dengan teman-teman segrup saya, teman-teman belajar saya, gitu kan? Nah, itu berkontrak belajar namanya, tangani. Dan dengan bertanya dilaksanakan, gitu. Itu belajar teratur namanya. Karena nih ada COVID pakai daring dan sebagainya. Paham kan? Ya. Jadi nanti Anda supaya lancar itu ya, kalau Anda tinggal satu rumah bisa beli 1 buku aja gitu ya. Nah, kalau sudah berkata 1 buku tidak apa-apa ya. Jadi itu bukunya itu di English for Business. Kalau mau lancar lah beli buku, kalau ada buku tidak lancar belajar nanti kan susah kan? Kayak buku apa coba belajar bahasa Inggris? Gimana caranya kalau ada buku? Bisa tidak kita belajar buku bahasa Inggris? Cari ilmu lain enak, manajemen pakai bahasa Indonesia kan? Itu bahasa Inggris. Ya kan? Kalau ilmu yang lain enak pakai bahasa Indonesia, bisa pakai cari di sini, cari sana. Kalau bisa kan enggak bisa. Kan ya, dalam satu kesatuan kan? Kalau ilmu manajemen bisa, ini cari sini, nanti bahasa Indonesia enggak punya buku, enggak apa-apa. Tapi kalau bahasa Inggris gimana punya buku? Bagaimana cara belajar enggak punya buku, Bapak? Nah, kan? Ya kan? Bapak aja enggak buku susah ngajar enggak? Bapak gimana cara ngajar enggak punya buku? Nah, susah juga kan? Emang itulah dia, harus punya buku belajar kan? Itu namanya capital kan, buku itu kan aset kan, investasi itu buku bagus ya, dan investasi yang lain ya. Nah itu, kalau Anda satu rumah 3 orang 1 buku cukup kan, gitu kan enggak? Satu rumah 3 orang, Anda kos 3 orang kan, ini 1 buku aja, kongsi gitu kan gitu, kan hemat, ya kan? Tapi kalau Anda 1 di Sanggau, 1 di Sintang gimana mau kongsi? Gimana cara belajar? Gimana bisa dikirim pakai apa belajar? Tidak bisa kan? Masing-masing punya, tapi 1 rumah bisa di 1 gitu kan? Cara gitu ya. Wajib tuh ya. Wajib itu. Kalau tidak punya sih tidak masalah. Tapi Anda bisa belajar nanti gimana cara belajarnya. Gimana dapat nilai baik kan? Kalau kita belajar pakai buku memang. Apapun ilmunya, tidak bahasa Inggris aja. Semua orang kan semua ada bukunya kan? Kalau ada buku gimana belajar? Apa yang mau dibaca? Kan gitu kan. Anda sih boleh benda, tapi kalau tidak boleh nanti apa? Gimana cara belajar gimana? Kau tidak tahu nggak? Nanti Bapak kasih tugas, coba buka halaman 20, kerjakan tugas itu. Anda gimana cara carinya? Kan gitu kan? Paham nggak? Ya, bisa bersama-sama boleh. Kalau 1 rumah berdekatan daerah boleh kan? Atau 1 gang boleh. Kan bisa belajar sama-sama kan? Kan jadi kan hemat kan? Kan gitu. Jadi kalau ada Sintang ke Sanggau, itu mana bisa kongsi? Gimana caranya kongsi? Kalau satu Sanggau, 1 Sintang, bisa enggak? Nah, kalau Anda di Pontianak, bisa jadi bisa kan? Tinggal ke rumah, janjian kapan kita ke rumah gitu kan? Nah, sama-sama gitu kan? 1 buku kan? Bisa karena bisa pakai motor kan? Tapi kalau Pontianak 1 di Landak, gimana mau belajar 1 buku tuh? Mau diposting ke WA nggak bisa. Foto satu-satu. Tahan gitu kan. Nggak susah juga kan. Nah, itu. Nanti foto-foto itu nggak tahu kan. Dan sebagainya. Jadi itu Bapak yang jual tuh penerbit ya. Bapak cuma itu aja nih ke penerbit buku Bapak. Bapak yang dapat untung sebenarnya penerbit lah. Jadi ada yang dapat penerbit kan. Bapak cuma dapat fee aja tidak banyak. Bapak tuh dapat banyak. Karena Bapak penjual Bapak yang jual tuh penerbit. Maka waktu ada tanya berapa harga bukunya, Bapak juga tahu berbeda buku ada sekian, di toko buku yang lain ada 100.000 lebih ya. Di toko lain 100.000 lebih tuh bukunya, 96, 900 lebih, 1.000 lebih. Di Shopee 96, tapi di toko lain lebih mahal lagi gitu. Beda-beda dia. Nah, sampai untuk harga buku itu penerbit bukan Bapak. Bapak tidak dapat apa-apa. Bapak ya, sedikit tidak banyak. Hanya cuma numpang penerbitkan gitu kan. Penting enggak bukan udah laku, 2 yang laku tulis 2 yang orang dari Jawa bukan Pontianak. Nah, itu ya. Jadi wajib ya. Jadi Anda kalau Bapak saya beli di mana, beli langsung kopi. Bapak tidak jual buku itu, yang jual itu penerbit ya. Tapi punya yang kan Bapak. Jadi kalau bahasa tidak bisa Bapak tidak bisa, Bapak tidak ada bukunya. Bapak tidak ada bilang buku tidak ada. Cuma 1 buku jawabannya. Mana Pak bisa jual? Kan ada perjanjian. Jadi kalau ya, Pak Adi saya boleh langsung Pak Adi tidak bisa, Bapak tidak ada buku itu tidak punya. Nah, Anda langsung ke Shopee gitu. Dan Shopee ke penerbit yang cetaknya, kan Bapak. Maka harga segitu kan. Kalau Bapak langsung murah, cuma 30.000, 40.000, Bapak tidak ada. Tapi kalau Bapak pun kalau ada pun itu tidak dijilid dalam bentuk apa tuh, dalam bentuk draft kan tidak menarik kan, tidak ada gambar, tidak ada nama kan. Itu kalau ada gitu kan, dan sebagainya itu. Kalau penerbit kebeli semuanya, Bapak tidak dapat apa-apa gitu. Jadi jangan masih nanti ke Bapak, Pak saya mau buku Bapak, Bapak tidak jual buku itu yang jual itu penerbitnya juga. Bapak cuma ngarang buku aja. Ya, jadi itu dia. Jadi Bapak ada buku, satu buku satu-satunya tuh. Bapak ini bukunya nah ini bukunya ini satu aja buku Pak punya ini, satu buku ya. Ini Pak satu buku satunya. Kalau bilang dapat dari buku, terus dikasih buku satu aja buku ini. Maka Pak aja bukunya. Ini ada di untuk pakai ngajar kan. Kalau mau beli Shopee dari Bapak ke Shopee. Ini dia satu bukunya, kan. Kalau di fotokopi nggak nampak karena kertasnya bukan fotokopi itu, buram gitu. Nah, jadi itu ya, jadi Anda harus bagus punya buku ya, karena nanti kita baca dari sini semuanya. Ya ada satu buku tadi itu, chapter 1, chapter 2 ada sini semuanya, ya kan? Ada latihan semua sih, ada semuanya lengkap. Makanya Bapak jadi kira-kira chapter 1 ini, chapter 2 ini, chapter 3 ini. Karena kita biar membaca, karena kalau Anda bicara tidak bisa, Anda tidak bisa bicara bahasa Inggris kan? You cannot speak English, jadi ya mau tidak mau belajar membaca, menerjemahkan. Nanti udah ada juga terjemahkan. Nah, gitu. Nanti ujian dipuin juga ada ujiannya soal di sini juga. Kalau Anda tidak punya buku, gimana bisa baca soal ujian kan? Nah, kalau Anda punya buku, kalau Anda belajar sini, insya Allah nilai Anda baik semuanya kan, bagus semuanya. Gitu. Kalau tidak punya buku ini, Anda tidak punya tidak apa-apa, Bapak tidak marah. Tapi kalau soal ujian siap tidak, kalau siap kan dapat di rendah kan gitu. Nah kan ini rendah, ini kan dapat D, dapat C kan. Kalau Anda punya buku, insya Allah bisa jawab soal sini, karena soalnya semuanya gitu kan. Yang belajar pelajari gitu kan, nah, itu masuk Bapak gitu. Buku ini kan bagus, super mudah. Belajar kan ilmu ya, kan ilmu itu penting ya. Jangan sayang untuk investasi di ilmu gitu. Jangan investasi di main game ya, jangan. Daripada main game ke kafe tiap hari kan, bagus di buku, dapat ilmu kan. Dipakai sebenarnya masa kan gitu kan, gitu. Jadi itu pasti di ilmu. Oke ya, Bapak siap sekian, sampai jumpa di minggu depan ya. Minggu depan kita akan bicara bab 1 tuh ya. Bab 1, kemudian Anda udah punya bukunya tuh, buku bab 1 Anda baca, Anda coba-coba diterjemahkan. Kalau ada ya udah kita ngomong biasa ya nanti gitu kan, ngomong lain kan. Tapi nanti soal-soal semuanya gitu kan. Oke ya, sampai jumpa lagi minggu depan. Oke, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you later. Boleh menikah belakang. Goodbye. Silakan menikah ruangan, silakan boleh istirahat dan menikah ruangan. Nah, selesai dah kuliahnya. Jangan lupa nanti absen di Google Classroom ya. Nanti Bapak buka Google Classroom nanti absen. Memang belum Bapak pasang absen gitu kan. Boleh meninggalkan ruangan, silakan.